Good morning, and here is your Dodger Daily News Brief for March 24th, 2020. Starting again with the coronavirus update. Yesterday, the United States saw its deadliest day yet with 100 new recorded deaths. For the second day in a row, the Senate's $2 trillion stimulus bill was voted down. Senate Democrats blocked the bill, arguing for stronger protections for workers and restrictions for corporate bailouts. However, Senator Chuck Schumer said he expected to have an agreement in place later this morning. The response to the virus has left many Americans unemployed, but certain retailers are now rushing to hire workers. CVS, Walmart, Amazon, and other food and drug retailers are looking to hire workers to meet increased demand. Instacart has announced they are looking to add 300,000 workers to meet the demand for grocery delivery. President Trump announced that General Motors, Ford, and Tesla have been given the green light to produce ventilators in hopes of meeting the expected demand as more people become ill. In a press conference last night, President Trump stated, "We shouldn't let the cure become worse than the problem," and is hoping to ease guidelines on social distancing as soon as the end of the month. Hong Kong, Singapore, and Taiwan could prove as a potential warning to easing those restrictions, as they are experiencing a rise in the number of infections as they begin to reopen for business. In Great Britain, Prime Minister Boris Johnson ordered a lockdown, closing all non-essential business and ordering people to stay in their homes except for trips for food or medicine. Officials in Wuhan, China, ground zero for the outbreak, announced that residents would be allowed to leave the city starting on April 8th. An Arizona man died and his wife was hospitalized as they attempted to self-medicate using a fish tank cleaning additive made with the same active ingredient as chloroquine phosphate, a malaria drug which is said to be a possible cure for the coronavirus. It was just announced this morning that the Summer Olympics will be postponed a year because of the coronavirus. In other news, energy provider PG&E pled guilty to 84 counts of involuntary manslaughter in connection with the 2018 Camp Fire in California. The fire was California's deadliest wildfire, and investigations found that the fire started due to an equipment spark. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo made a surprise visit to Afghanistan yesterday in hopes of moving a peace deal with the Taliban forward. The deal pulls all U.S. troops out of Afghanistan by next spring, but the deal is being held up as the Afghani government and the Taliban have yet to agree on a deal of their own. And now, for your quarantine viewing recommendation. Looking for something to binge watch on Netflix? And are your anxiety levels not high enough? Give Ozark a shot. It follows a financial planner who's caught up in a money laundering scheme, and in his efforts to protect his family and get out of the jam, he only gets deeper into the criminal world. Start binging now as season 3 starts on Friday. If I've learned anything from doing these updates, it's that I don't like the sound of my own voice, and I have a very asymmetrical face. Enjoy the rest of your day. That is your Dodger Daily News Brief for March 24th, 2020.